Okay, so today I'm pretending to be James Bond. Well, I'm not really, I'm just driving a DB10, one of 10 built for the new Bond film Spectre, which is pretty cool in itself, isn't it really? But this car does give quite a lot of clues to Aston Martin's immediate future, the DB11 and actually the next V8.
Spectre is the 24th James Bond film by Eon Productions, and Daniel Craig returns to play 007 for the fourth and maybe final time. You might think I'm reading this from Wikipedia, and to be honest, you'd be right. I'm a proud Brit, of course I am, but I'm not one of those Bond obsessives who memorise old Roger Moore one-liners and fantasise about being on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Having said that, Spectre does look like a lot of fun. Any film featuring a Jag CX-75 chasing an oversteering Aston Martin through Rome and Monica Bellucci, well, it can't be all bad.
Despite the DB name, this car's actually a V8 Vantage, rebodied, fully carbon fibre, there's no airbags or anything like that in here, so this car's actually quite a lot lighter. It's got 4.7 V8, 430 horse, it's got a manual box, which is fantastic. Now, I'm not going to be able to tell you much about this car other than it drives similarly to a V8 Vantage S, with a few more scrapes and branches from suspension and tyres hitting wheel arches and stuff, but I have to say it's pretty well resolved for a car built for a film. But the interior, all these lovely new details, that really does signal a change for Aston Martin. The DB11 is not going to look too much like this car, but I think the interior has bits and bobs that will. And the the V8 Vantage, when it comes in 2017, is really going to look different to the DB11, and it's going to have the aggression of this with a bit more that crazy Vulcan as well. So these are exciting times for Aston Martin. Whoop. I'm told not to jump here. Okay, don't jump. These are exciting times at Aston Martin. They've actually got a whole range of cars coming. They're not all going to look the same. Their current range is beautiful, but they are similar. But this is the start, I guess, of a big couple of years for Aston.
Spend a little time around the DB10, taking the gorgeous detailing, the amazing stance and the beautifully wrought interior, and it's hard to believe it's something approximating a concept car. Okay, it doesn't look perfect from every angle, but it has a dynamic quality to it, a presence that's pure Aston Martin, but not at all derivative. Inside, there are hints of what's to come, and again, the design execution is playful but exquisite. I'm all about the driving, of course, but the DB10 has that star quality that is crucial to Aston's future success. Put simply, it's just a really, really cool object.
So there are just little hints of what's coming in this car, but there's so much from the old school Astons that I really, really don't want them to lose. So the steering on this car is absolutely lovely, full of feel and texture. The throttle response from this engine, it's not a particularly grunty motor. You need to rev it, but the response, the throttle response is beautiful. The chassis is so well balanced and it's not overloaded with torque all the time. And the manual gearbox is just lush, it's just fantastic. They need to keep some of this stuff, they really need to keep some of this stuff. Because Aston Martin already know how to build mega cars. No wonder that the Bond franchise still comes to Aston. They understand what makes a desirable car, and they also understand what makes a really fun car. And the future does look good. I just hope they can keep some of this old school authenticity along with the new power, the new torque, the new gearboxes and everything else that's coming. Aston needs to still be Aston.
To see more Evo videos just like this one, click on the links now and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.